Welcome to my channel. BL Gaga. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. My stand-in.
The stuntman of famous actor Tong happened to meet Ming. Having developed a deep relationship, Joe didn't realize that Ming had always seen him as Tong's replacement. When the truth is revealed, Joe has to take work on a foreign set where an accident takes his life. When he wakes, Joe's in the body of a young man likewise named Joe, who'd met with an accident on the same day. With help, he's soon living the same life as he was before, with the same people, and he meets Ming once more. In this life, Ming wants Joe back at his side as before, and Joe doesn't know why. Ming, who's kept all memories of the old Joe, tries to find the truth about Joe's continued life in order to return Joe to his side and give him the explanation he never had the chance to.
Number 2. Love C.
Tongrok is a writer of popular romance novels. While traveling in search of inspiration for his most recent novel, he meets an irritating southern Thai man, Mahasamut. When they end up in bed, however, Tongrok finds himself hooked.
Number 3. Jack and Joker, You Steal My Heart.
Fate brings two men together in a love-hate relationship as they collaborate on a grand heist, while Joker leads a double life. Boastful and talented in conversation, he is secretly a notorious thief wanted by the police. Using his exceptional disguise skills, Joker robs wealthy oppressors and redistributes their riches to aid struggling villagers. On the other side is Jack, a former substitute taekwondin-turned debt collector. With a calm and quiet demeanor, Jack instills fear in those he encounters. Despite his intimidating presence, he is a reasonable man who believes in solving problems without force and holds the conviction that the strength one possesses should be used only to protect the weak.
Number 4. Wandy Good Day.
Because of a broken heart and drunkenness, Dr. Wandy goes from darling to daring, entangling himself with Muay Thai fighter Yoryak Fadesuk. A one-night stand somehow turns into a fan, boyfriends, with benefits relationship. Though it's only a fake relationship, feelings creep up that the two don't dare accept when they each have someone else lingering in their hearts.
Number 5. 4 minutes.
Great is a university student from the business administrative faculty and the son of a wealthy business owner. Out of the blue, he gains the supernatural power to see 4 minutes into the future. This power leads him to alter the results of many events. One day, Great meets Time, a resident surgeon. The two try to get to know each other, and their relationship begins to grow.
Number 6. The Heart Killers.
Tattooist Kant works as a spy for the police. When he's tasked to investigate a pair of gunman brothers, he finds that one of them is a one-night stand he hasn't been able to forget, Bison. The two assassins own a hamburger shop. Kant goes there and focuses his efforts on charming Bison into giving up information. When his attempts are thwarted by Bison's scary, protective older brother Fidel, he hires someone who can take him on. He enlists the help of his handsome best friend, Style, who's a pain in the neck and not afraid of anything. Mechanic Style once rear-ended Fidel, and they fought. Kant promises Style the car he'd had his eyes on if he can win Fidel's heart. If his mission is successful, Kant's been promised a clean criminal record so he can start a new life.
Number 7. Bad Guy My Boss.
Pat falls in love with his strict mixed-race boss named Ellis. However, given their status, Pat can only keep his feelings secret, trying to maintain their relationship as boss and assistant. Even though Pat has set a boundary, Elise doesn't make it easy for him, following him around and holding on to Pat so that he is by his side in the midst of billion-dollar business wars where the rivals have eyes for the young assistant as well. Elias has to drop his arrogant attitude and shed the image of the bad boss who isn't lovable by others, even though shedding the old self isn't as easy as shedding the assistant's clothes.
Number 8. Knock Knock Boys.
It's a story of a virgin guy named Almond who makes a wager with his 3 roommates, Latte, Thanwa, and Peak. If one of them manages to hook him up with his crush, he'll cover 1 year of their rent. Virgin Almond makes a wager with his 3 roommates, Latte, Thanwa, and Peak, and things gets exciting as well as unexpected.
Number 9. Sunset X Vibes.
For as long as he can remember, Salen has been dreaming of one man every full moon, a man who wears traditional Thai clothing. Accompanying his appearance is the scent of night-blooming jasmine. As Salen's 18th birthday approaches, the man disappears from his dreams, from his life, entirely without a word. When Salen starts his internship at a giant company, he meets CEO Sun Suryan, the very person he'd spent the previous night with.
Number 10. Deep Night.
Kemthis is the beloved son of Madame Freya, the owner of Deep Night Club, the top host club in the country. Its stunning acrobatic shows differentiate them from any other. Kemthis is fascinated by top-tier host Wayla. Getting closer, however, brings about obstacles. They aren't the only ones bringing color to the club. They're joined by Seiji, Ken, Great, DJ James, and Sunny Waiter Japan.
Number 11. To be continued.
The story starts as an accidental first kiss sparks the rest of everything. Achivich has harbored secret feelings for Girawat since high school, when he was pursuing his affections for a girl who later cheats on him. The turning point of this best friend's story begins after a movie night turns into an unexpected, tender, romantic moment between the two. Achivich is heartbroken when Girawat wants to forget everything that happened that night. 10 years later, their feelings are tested when the former best friends meet again. Girawat, now a gentle but insecure orthopedic surgeon, and Achivich, a famous superstar. Will they be able to continue where they left off that night at the movies?
Number 12. Two Worlds.
It depicts the journey of falling out of love and falling in love between 2 parallel worlds. After Krom's beloved Fufa is murdered, something happens, and Krom is pulled to a parallel world where 3 years prior, Kram and Tai had been in love. However, that Kram was killed by Tai's dad. One day, Tai drives by a road and finds someone in the middle of the road. The face of that person stuns Tai because he looks exactly the same as his lover from 3 years ago. What will happen next?
Number 13. Every You, Every Me.
It tells the story of 2 men, Jade and Chin, who are destined to meet and fall in love across multiple lifetimes, each with a different bittersweet ending. As they face what might be their final chance to rewrite their destiny, they must confront the challenges that have kept them apart, attempting to break the cycle of tragic past lives and create a lasting future together.
Number 14. Spare me your mercy.
The series is about Police Major Wasun, who is troubled by a rising death rate among terminally ill patients, especially after his mother's suspicious death. As he investigates, he becomes more drawn to Dr. Kantafat, the doctor who cared for her. However, his growing feelings for the doctor seem to reveal unsettling connections to his lover, unraveling a deeper mystery.
Number 15. Kiseki Chapter 2.
It's autumn in Tokyo, and when P, a longtime resident, takes his best friend B-Boy on a sightseeing tour, they are unexpectedly joined by twins Pan and Ply. The four guys spend time together in the city, making precious memories together, and form something new.